Arsenal rested 9 frontline players including Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil and Alexandre Lacazette for the English Premier League and still had enough firepower at a venue usually hostile to visitors. Within 25 minutes, Arsenal was a decisive 30 up through 2 goals by Theo Walcott and Rob Holding. Giroud sent the goalkeeper the wrong way from the spot in the second half. "Welcome to the 100 club," tweeted Walcott, who has scored 107 for Arsenal. Arsenal leads Group H with 6 points, 2 ahead of Red Star Belgrade which won at Cologne 10. Mirko Ivanic and Mikhail scored for Bate, the Belarus champion. AC Milan scored 4 minutes into stoppage time to edge Rijeka of Croatia 32, and Everton was held by Apollon at home to 22. "We are too afraid to play football," fumed Ronald Koeman. "That is difficult, because then your body is not full of confidence. If it is one player then okay, but it is several players. That makes football really difficult. This feels like a defeat, not even a draw." Everton's English striker Wayne Rooney. Source AFP. Spaniard Hector Just snatched Cypriots Apollon a point at Everton. Everton were stunned less than 12 minutes in as Adrian Sardinero took advantage of a mistake from Ashley Williams to bundle into the net. But just as the crowd were starting to get on the home side's backs, Wayne Rooney pounced on a woeful back pass to score his 3rd goal since returning to Goodison Park from Manchester United. Winger Nikola Vlasic, 19, came off the bench and slotted into the corner midway through the second half to score his first Everton goal. But after Valentin Roberge was red-carded, Ronald Koeman's out-of-form hosts switched off and Just flicked in a header from a free-kick. Everton are now bottom of Group E, 3 points behind leaders Atalanta, who drew 11 against Lyon. Everton's Dutch manager Ronald Koeman source of Patrick Cutrone struck in the dying seconds to grab AC Milan a 32 victory over Croatian visitors Rijeka in a dramatic Group D encounter at the San Siro. Milan forward Andre Silva continued his excellent Europa League form this season, as he put them in front with his 6th goal in just 3 matches in the competition. Matteo Musacchio made it 2 for the 7-time European champions, but Bodu Maxwell-Acosti pulled one back with 6 minutes left and Josip Pelez drilled home and 90 them in a penalty. There was still time, though, for Cutrone to convert Fabio Borini's cross in the 4th minute of injury time. Marseille lost 10 away to Salzburg in Austria in Group 1 while Athletic Bilbao and Hertha Berlin both lost in Group J. Lokomotiv Moscow midfielder Manuel Fernandes scored a hat-trick inside the first 17 minutes as the Russians beat Czech outfit Zedlin 30 to go top of Group F. In Group K, Alassane Pli scored twice as Nice beat Vitesse Arnhem of the Netherlands 30 in a game interrupted for around 15 minutes due to floodlight failure. Former UEFA Cup winners Zenit St. Petersburg were 31 winners at home to Real Sociedad in Group L. AC Milan's Italian forward Patrick Cutrone source of Lazio won a 2nd straight Group K game after beating Zelt Waregem 20, while Marseille lost at Salzburg 10. No cheers for Lazio. Lazio won in an empty home stadium, UEFA punishment for when its fans racially abused a Sparta Prague player in 2016. Lazio beat Zelt Waregem of Belgium 20 thanks to Felipe Caicedo's first-half header and substitute Ciro Immobile's last-minute goal. Lights out in Nice. The Nice-Vitesse match was suspended in the second half for more than 15 minutes due to floodlight failure. Nice was already up 20. When the lights came back on, Alassane Pli scored his 2nd. Nice, like Lazio, has 2 wins in Group K. Milan squeak home. Patrick Cutrone scored the match winner deep into stoppage time for Milan against Rijeka. Milan looked in control at 20 with Andre Silva's 4th goal in 2 group matches. But Rijeka scored twice in 6 minutes at the end. After AEK Athens drew with Austria Vienna 22 in the other Group D match, Milan has a 12-point lead over of AEK. Everton WINLESS. Everton's campaign suffered another blow when it could only draw with Apollon 22 at home in Group E. Everton rallied to 21 ahead and looked set to rebound from its previous 30 loss to Atalanta. Apollon looked buried when Valentin Roberge was sent off for a stamp in the 86th minute. But 2 minutes later, Hector Just headed home a free kick to salvage a draw at Goodison Park. Atalanta leads Group E with 4 points following a 11 draw at Lyon, and Everton remains on the bottom with 1 point. Other groups. Marseille loss at Salzburg was its first in 6 games in Europe this season, and Zenit St. Petersburg defeated Real Sociedad 31 to make it 2 wins from 2 and a 3-point lead in Group L.